Alright, I'm back out with the usual suspects. There's Colin and Lance behind him, and we're joined by Mark today, who's come up for some riding here up in the Freddy area. These are the trails that Lance has prepped all the last couple of years, and this year it's being shared with the guys on the Fat Tire mountain bikes, which makes it pretty good. This is kind of beat in a little bit, and we're actually able to stay on top. Okay, we're easing into it, we're not going too fast. The trails are pretty variable depending on how well they've been groomed. This section here is actually not bad at all, and we're having some fun. Okay, some of us are easing into it, but Colin's ripping ahead. He's trying to lay down a hot lap here, I think. Oh, nothing, what happened?
So how you now? You hit some soft stuff in the middle here and it kicked you to the left. My front tire's in the hole that you dug. Come on, old man, get her back on the trail.
That's it. I just off and there it is.
Alright, I got a face full of snow for chirping Colin, but that's okay too. We're just going to move out and keep going on this trail for a little bit longer, not very much. And then we're going to head over to some other sections that we don't normally ride, but the skidoos are on, and they've packed it down quite a bit. This is the section that I was talking about. It's packed down a bit more. It's not part of any designated trail. It's not part of the skidoo trail system, so we're not on groomed trails. We have this 24-inch wide path you need to stay on. You'll see later on why. I don't actually get any good video of going over the handlebars, but I do put the front end into the snow a little bit and come to a pretty quick stop. The surface of this trail is really good. Some of the other stuff is pretty loose. So some of the tracks where the skidoos are going that have studded track rip it up and create that top slushy layer, which makes it really challenging. The other thing that's challenging is when we get out into this open stuff and we open it up, because it's about -10 and it gets damn cold.
This is harder to ride. Ooh.
So this section is a bit harder to ride. It's a bit more chewed up, and you can see the ruts from the skis on the sleds, which are typically a little bit wider than the track. And the surface is a bit looser where the track is chewed it up. And the rules that normally apply, like a brake to induce a bit of a slide as you come into a corner and then throttle out of the corner to rotate around, it doesn't apply on the snow, because when you hit the brake it just packs up and then digs through the hard surface and then stops. You don't actually get a bit of a slide. And of course, anytime we run into anybody, not literally, but when we see them, we slow right down because this is sharing the trail and we want everyone to be comfortable. Though I understand that when they hear the bikes coming, it sounds like we're coming at Marc stupid. But we do slow down as soon as we see them, and that's just good trail etiquette. Okay, back to Marc stupid. Again, the surface of this part here is a little bit different, but not bad. So each section of trail we get on, I kind of feel it out. The other guys just roll on the throttle and go, but I'm not as confident, so I take it easy initially. First video that I posted of the winter season, there wasn't very much snow, and that was an awesome day. And this day is actually rivaling it. We have a lot more snow, but the traction's really good, the surface is hard, and we're having fun. Lance and Marc up ahead of me, and they're just pulling seconds on me every time we get to corners. I'm slowing down a little bit, and they're speeding up. Alright, so if I was faster, that probably would have ended faster and more dramatically. As it was, I got caught in a ski track from the Skidoo, which is, again, wider than the track on the back and a little bit softer. It's not as compacted. So I got pulled over, and then I just didn't have the skills to pull it out and went off the track a bit into the soft stuff.
Missed one corner. That might have been what happened to Colin.
Alright, so shake that one off and get back on the trail and let's go. So that was a pretty amazing day. We're going to wrap it up here. We're hoping to get out this weekend as well, but you know what? Half the snow is melted. We'll see how that goes.